Yeah.
Loading up.
Should be good now. We're live. You see it? Well, it should pop up soon.
Hold on, sorry.
I'm tempted to say hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. I don't have time to sell.
It says waiting for dawn.
Waiting for what? I'm here.
But I think that was the reason why I couldn't see it before, because it took its time before it actually went. So
Yeah. We were just checking some stuff. A little intermission.
okay, it says there we go.
What's on? It's on.
Oh
we're
yeah,
live.
that's stupid.
Okay, we're live. All right.
Your Tim Hortons cup.
We are
Don't hide
live.
it.
Got my Tim Hortons cup. All right.
Don't hide it.
Why? I don't know anything that's going on in this
Well,
world.
I just told you, so you should hide it. That's fucked.
All right. We are live
Still laughing?
with my Tim Hortons cup. So basically, yeah, where we're gonna start. Pova University. You guys should sign up. If you're like a new gym goer and you don't know where to get started in the gym, you're like kind of confused on like your fitness journey and stuff. Hit that first link. It's not there right now, but it should be there probably by the end of this video. You could join and you could work with me personally. You'll even have a group of like-minded people to help you out and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss out on this opportunity because yeah, you need to get in the gym and get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Follow the Instagram, and I noticed a lot of you guys are struggling to like hit the like button and subscribe. Like it's pretty easy. I can coach you through it right now. So all you're gonna do is gonna go down. You're gonna see a like button. Click the like button, hit that subscribe, and yeah. But let's not waste too much time. I'm just trying to get into the episode. We're gonna start at the beginning because we have Genesis.
Oh wow.
See what I did there? Start at the beginning. Yes, see what I did there? Start at the beginning.
Really nice, nigga. Just kidding.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. Oh, now that I know the video.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. Wait, I can't even say it right.
In the beginning.
Yo, he was on that for too long. I would have moved on. The first time I messed up, bro. In the beginning.
He's like, in the.
And he was like, but me.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't seen that video though.
No, you're the first time that introduced it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
No one has ever showed you.
I've never seen it, and I've never seen it like organically neither.
Wow.
Yeah. Because that's why when you were talking about it, I was like, what?
What's this guy talking about?
Literally.
Beninging. But yeah, like give the people like a brief summary of like who you are.
Okay.
And that good stuff.
You know, the baddest bitch to ever do it. I'm just kidding. First of all, why'd you say it like that? It could be true.
No, just the way you're like, it was so bold. Like it just caught me off guard. You're like, first of all, like the baddest.
Yup. Learn from the best. Just kidding. No. I am Genesis. I am, you know, a local artist / creative, I guess. That's what we were calling ourselves in the city. Yeah, that's pretty much it. In addition to the baddest bitch. Like, I don't know, ask me specific questions. It's hard. Like my elevator pitch. I don't know.
What got you into art? Like,
What got me into art? Oh, boredom, low key. Like, I grew up an only child. Word, yeah.
I thought you had like brothers or something.
I do. I have a brother and a sister.
But you're an only child.
I grew up, nigga. Listen.
Okay. Let's give the backstory, the origin story.
Yeah, I grew up an only child, but I have siblings, which means there's like a huge age gap between my siblings and I. But yeah, so you know, growing up as an only child, you know, there's nothing to do. I can't just, you know, be clingy and shit. Bro, low key, I was clingy still, but you know, when I was at home, something to do was to just draw and all that stuff.
So what would you like drawing, like Mona Lisa or type shit? Or like?
I mean, that's where I'm at right now, you know, but when I was younger, I actually wanted to be an illustrator. Something to do with like manga low key, but
Oh, cool. That's
yeah,
interesting.
right.
Yeah.
I really liked Robert Munch. He was like a artist.
So familiar.
Yeah, because he's a child, like a children's book
I used to be
illustrator
reading
slash
his books.
writer.
What books did he make again? Like, Did he
Quite a
make-
lot.
did he make the one where the kid was like a bad kid and he was like had a weird like crocodile nose and shit?
Pinocchio?
No, not Pinocchio, but he kind of looked like Pinocchio, but he was like a bad kid. He was like,
He was bald headed.
yeah.
Caillou?
No.
You
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what, Justin?
I know. I think I know what book he's talking about. I think it's like and he had like messed up teeth
Yeah.
too. Yeah. He was a bad kid. I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
I forgot the name.
We'll
I
try
don't know
to
if it was
find it.
Robert Munch or whatever.
I oddly not familiar.
But he made the baby my. Yeah, that's the podcast.
Yeah, I love you forever. He has quite a
No,
lot.
David.
Yeah,
No, David.
Mm.
That was like one of my favorite
He made
books.
Robert Munch made that.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm
no,
looking
that's
it up.
that's
Books.
like David Shannon.
Oh, never mind.
He has quite a lot though.
Yeah, he has
like he has the Millie Sock, the Paperback Princess.
That book was sad though. The Love You Forever one.
Low key.
That was sad.
But when we were younger, we were like,
When I first read that book, it was sad. I never like going to the end of the book because it was kind of sad. I would stop
Mud
reading.
Puddle, Makeup Mess, Cookies, Up and Down. But yeah, like I wanted to like make children's book like this, low key.
Do you still want to do that, or is that?
I mean, it's a thought, but like the work that goes into it is quite a lot. Actually,
Really?
like illustrating is not an easy thing. It's kind of stressful. I feel like for the amount of work that you put in for the pay, like when you start off, is not ideal. You know what
What
I'm
about
saying?
like manga? But actually, no. I heard these guys be like taking no vacations.
Literally, they're slaving away, fam, and I don't want to do that. Like I'm at a place in my life where like I'm at a place in my life. Hi, thank you. Why'd I say that as if like I'm old? Like I just studied my life.
I'm at a place in my life in my journey where
Literally, it's time for me to calm down,
calm down and
slow things down. Yeah, no, I don't know why I said it like that.
Would you ever consider like animation, like making animation stuff, or is that
100%. Right now, a lot of like my artwork and style is still a little traditional. Like I use canvas. I'm currently obsessed with pen on paper, just the way it looks. I like the movement and a little bit of some texture that you can create through that. But I haven't really jumped into digital work like that. Ain't gonna lie, I'm ass on that shit, bro. It's just
There is no roll out animation.
trash. You know that video of that dude when he's like, "You're some whack, your hair out whack."
Yeah.
The skater? Yeah, that's me, bro.
Down.
Not it, but I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
I'll add it to
Are
my
you
many
currently
lists.
studying like art? Is that what you're?
No, I am in school for commerce,
Oh, okay.
marketing major, and then double minor accounting and economics.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. So is the art stuff like if you don't mind me asking, why didn't you want to like major?
Nigga, I'm African.
Fair enough.
What of my parents are gonna support that
Fair
shit?
enough, fair enough.
And it just didn't make sense for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm hubris in thinking that, because I think in my artwork you can kind of see like how I lack technique sometimes, because I am self-taught and it's just like a natural talent, no flex. But I don't know. I just couldn't rationalize paying all that money to learn how
Fair
to
enough.
mix. You know, when I could
You can
YouTube
even,
it.
yeah, definitely. YouTube University for real.
Or you know that ShareSpace, not sponsored, but you should sponsor us. You know, Skillshare.
Yes. Skillshare. I'm waiting on the sponsor.
Yeah,
waiting on
get
that
the
sponsorship.
line.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sponsor
You know what I'm
us.
saying? Can I get that? Sure. I'm waiting on that sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or anyone watching.
You know what I'm saying? But so do you still like, since you're like an artist type of like person, like do you go to like museums and stuff? Is that kind of like your thing?
100%. Like, I wouldn't say it's like my everyday activity, but I will never turn down going to a museum. Like, okay, here's the thing. Like, because I haven't like gone to school to study art, it's a little hard for me to appreciate art to the level in which some of these artists create their like work for museum, if that makes any sense. I'm still kind of like on some civilian level type shit.
Okay.
Like I do enjoy creating and I'm attuned to it, but I wouldn't like theoretically I'm not able to properly analyze and critique someone else's work. You know what I mean? Like my critique will be, in my opinion, would be to the same level as you, someone that doesn't even like fuck with art. You know what I'm saying? Not art as in like illustration, but even illustration is probably the wrong word, huh? But you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say you're not an artist because like you create this also, and like you know you be on TikTok and Instagram, like you're a content creator, and that's like a form of art with film. But like, you know how there be some art that's like just a red dot in the center, and you read the fucking artist statement, and it's like, bro, this was on some like Great Depression type shit. I'm like, what, nigga?
Like this shit was some.
Yeah.
You know, here's my thing. I feel like sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't hate me. There's sometimes
Hate
in the whole art, in this artist community, like artist genre, it gets a little Jaden Smith sometimes. You know what I mean? It starts to sound a little. It gives a little bit. It's giving a little bit Jaden Smith sometimes. Like,
not
all
Jaden,
of it, but
that's my husband.
Jesus.
So, why the fuck do both of y'all look out like that? I don't like
Can we
that.
talk about the economic state
of the world?
right now?
Honestly,
like,
let's do that instead of hate on him, please.
like I feel like sometimes the art, like the artist community, it gets like even creative community, it gets a little bit too like everybody's trying so hard to be like philosophical and like, you know what I mean? Like over like dig deeper and it gets to a point where it's okay, it's getting a little weird. It's getting a little weird. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with you to some degree, for sure.
Fair.
Can be a little bit Jaden Smith, but personally, I feel like with the amount that you've known me, I think you can see why I resonate with that shit. Like I'm definitely on some Jaden Smith type shit. But I feel like you could elevate your craft a little bit if you were to dig deep. Like, I don't know.
Dig deep as in
like it doesn't have to be as philosophical or even on some like, you know,
so I gotta wear a toupee and shit and be like, yes, like
nigga, toupee's a wig.
or what's the other thing with the
it's a beret.
Wear a beret and be like,
I don't know, man, but like, you know them caps.
Grow up my mustache a little bit and have a little.
You gotta curl them out.
Curl them out and be like, guys, I feel.
No, yes, okay, like, no to the hat and the mustache, but the feeling, yeah, you gotta get there. Like,
okay.
I feel like just, you know, tuning into your emotions and, like, expressing that a little bit would definitely elevate your craft. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because that's where I'd be at with my art. Like, I try to, well, I don't try to, I do. I'd be expressing, like, some of the shit that I be feeling or, you know, just experiencing through that. Like, I'm very in touch with my emotions. I used to not like the fact that I was like an emotional person and it was like one of my insecurities, but now I just like embrace
it, yeah.
Cause fuck you. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, this is who I am.
And what about it?
About it.
Won't make me cry. I'll punch her after I finish crying. That's actually how I'd be like though.
Oh God, though, that's how you gotta be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel that. I guess like, you know, being, it's like, I guess you could say authenticity, like being more like authentic, kind of like showing like your true self. I guess that's you know what, I think that's like the cool part about art. Like you can kind of like express yourself and like be your authentic self. I just think sometimes it gets a little like, you know, it gets a little Jaden Smith
performative.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. When you start reaching those Jaden Smith levels, it gets like.
Why is it a problem? Like, is it weird to you because like you're not there, like mentally and emotionally, you're not elevated to that level?
I think it's just I don't understand it. I just think that's why.
No, that's literally what I'm saying. Like, you know what?
Maybe that's why I just don't understand.
So why don't you educate yourself so you can understand and like comprehend what they're trying to say? Because like my issue, it's not that like I don't understand what they're saying. It's just like I lack the theoretical work for an artist to, like, you know, expressionism and stuff like that. Like, you know how motherfuckers will just like, there's this one video of this one artist, like everyone pulled up to watch him. He was running, he jumped on a trampoline, he went like this, and that was the artwork, bro. But like, just watching it, I'm like, okay, that's beautiful, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The strokes and things like that. But I haven't learned the theoretical work of like what niggas trying to say, but like, you just don't fuck with it, period. You don't see the beauty in that, the necessity in it. Like, I get the beauty, I see the necessity, I just feel like I'm not there intellectually, I guess, but like, I'm not hating on it, if that makes any sense.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying.
But
it's like a different level of understanding, I guess you could say. That you're saying you haven't reached yet, is what you're saying.
a little bit to like what you're having reached, if that makes any sense. Like how do I explain this? It's kind of tough to explain, but like, okay, let's say with like emotions and stuff like that, like I might not know somebody's emotions or like fully comprehend whatever they're like feeling or going through, but because I have done the work with myself and I'm aware that like other people's emotions are valid, whether I know it, like, I've experienced it or not, I can give them that grace. But like when I say you're not in tune, or like if you were to tap into your emotional side of things or whatever, it would elevate your craft a little bit. It's because like I don't think you tap in emotionally even with yourself. You feel me? So like when it comes to things like that, you view it as like Jaden Smith because you're not there yet emotionally. And if someone were to come with you with some emotional shit, like remember when I was telling you about like, oh, how I felt embarrassed and shit like that, and you kept saying it don't matter, he doesn't care, and I'm like, but I care, it's about me. I'm saying like I feel this, I feel disappointed, and you just kept saying like no one cares though. I'm like, I ain't talking about nobody else, I'm talking about me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be on some tough love shit. I'd be on some like,
it's not even tough love shit. You just like, care about what people say and what people do and how people perceive you, but you don't even know how you perceive yourself, how you do, how you be. Like I think you move in a reflection of everybody else, but you need to move with you, and everybody else just gotta reflect on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyways.
Okay. I think
basically, just like journal, man. If you mad, write like, I'm mad.
I'm mad, I'm pissed.
And then your brain and emotions will just take over, and then you'll be saying things you never even thought you felt. But I think it's okay though. Just take your time. You don't gotta do all that right now.
I gotta go through my
awakening.
I gotta open my third eye.
Okay. This is the second time we talked about third eyes.
Oh God.
Oops.
Oh shit, my bad. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into the, I guess, emotions. I'll research emotions.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
This is how untapped you are, bro. He's like, I'll look into the emotions. Like it's so abstract.
The emotions.
Like you've never.
I don't know. Do you guys have any like book recommendations for emotions? Like what
Let
books,
him know.
What resources do I need to be in tune with my inner child and to make those breakthroughs? Is that what am I saying?
Yeah, you say the right words. I'm just laughing because you're making it so other, bro. Justin, help him. Are you in tune with the emotions?
The emotions? I am in tune with my emotions, but what you guys talking about, that's a completely different perspective that differs from mine. I'm just gonna stay off camera and not say nothing.
Be shy, y'all.
But yeah, but yeah, I'll let you guys know, update you guys, and once I get in tune with
I'm gonna be in your comments. I'm gonna be checking every day.
Check in.
You in tune with the emotions?
Like, yeah, this is day 3. I'm being in tune with my emotions. I cried for the first time today.
Nigga, that's not what it. Anyways.
I bought a box of tissues. I got some chocolates, some ice cream, and I really feel like I understand
I deserve
myself.
the world.
As you should. Niggas deserve the world too, even though it's already yours.
Oh my God.
I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it.
Next topic.
Fuck you, bro.
Yo, can you believe? Come on now, man. What?
Should we jump into anime?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it. Let's talk about anime.
So your top 3 animes of all time.
Dang! That's hard. To be honest, I'm a newbie when it comes to the anime.
Hold on, before you go, I remember last time we talked about sub versus dub. I just want to say, the amount of people that are saying dub, I'm a little disappointed.
I love your job!
I'm a little disappointed. Because back in the day, watching dub was like equivalent to like wearing polo assassination. Like, if you were caught watching anime dub, like you were like considered like
a loser.
Yeah, like back when I was 8th grade, like I remember when I first started watching, I watched in dub, and one of my homies was like, "Bro, you're watching." Stop watching anime right now.
just watched it dubbed. My sister's the same way, bro. Y'all fucking losers. That's what the fuck y'all are, bro. Fuck on y'all, bro. If I want to watch it dubbed, want to hear it in fucking English and an English accent or some bullshit, the fuck's wrong
But
with
the
that?
dub is like, you hear Naruto dub on the DOK.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's a fact. That's
But
facts.
they've changed it though. Like newer animes now,
It's
when
also copy and paste. Every main character sounds the same. Be like, dude, we gotta stop him. Whoa!
not anymore. Not anymore.
Sounds so
Is
basic.
this my new attack?
Am I living it up?
How's he surpassed me already? How?
My family and the honor. I must revenge. Like, what? I do get it, but you know, time progresses. At the end of the day will end.
But the Japanese
And-
voice sounds so like.
Right, and if that's what you would love and appreciate, consume that. But if we want to watch it the other way, hey, it's okay. Just because you were roasted does not mean we must get roasted too. Time has evolved.
Maybe times
Right.
have changed. Maybe I need to get with the times.
Yeah, 100%.
The new era of anime watchers.
Yeah. Stand up. But anyways,
Yeah, your top 3.
yeah, I'm new to like consuming anime, and I don't care anymore. I watch it dubbed, right, with the English. I watch it dubbed. I don't care. Sue me. I do know that puts me in a different bracket, and if you do want to feel better, like I would say, like people that don't watch it dubbed are a little bit, elite, but that's okay. Right now though, my top 3. Okay, One Piece. I would say.
One Piece.
Yes. My Hero Academia is on that list too, bro. I haven't
You
finished.
watched it? Or you
I
haven't
started because remember the first time I said I want to watch it, and then I finally did. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My Hero Academia. The main reason why I fuck with that shit, their intros are just elevated, bro. Like,
The theme songs? You love
yeah, that's so good,
love
bro.
the theme songs.
Each season it just elevates every time.
I listen to it in the gym sometimes. I'm doing cardio. Plus, ultra, and then I just turn the thing. The
Yeah,
temp-
you're just going crazy, bro. And I love how he's like, only 5%. He's fucking shit up. Like sometimes I'm like,
He's powerful right now. And then the new ones. Like,
oh, I think I'm like when he's at like 25%, bro.
Bro, he's at
I'm
45
so
right now.
behind. What?
He's at 45, and he has more quirks now.
Oh, so he actually developed actual quirks. Oh, it's still one for all. Yo, but that's
Well,
actually
you
so
don't
funny.
like
The
those
whole
quirks.
the whole one for all and no, all for one and one for all is actually so funny. When they were explaining it, I ain't gonna lie, and I had to take it back to watch it again just because they were using a lot of like interchangeable words, and I was
Yeah,
like,
it
what?
gets confusing.
And they saying the exact same thing, but anyways,
He
yeah.
was telling him to clench his butt cheeks, no Diddy. He's like, I say it with there's a thing with your
Oh,
chest. So
And then I would say, oh, this one's hard. Can I do 5?
Sure.
Okay, yay. I like 7 Deadly Sins.
The animation got weird in the later seasons, though.
Like the style?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm dedicated to the storyline. So
Have you seen the new ones where they're kids and stuff?
No,
Really?
I'm still behind just because of fucking One Piece. I know I'm sounding frustrated, but like One Piece, I love you. The creators don't stop, keep creating. But because of One Piece, so One Piece is my constant. When I get overwhelmed with it, I take a pause and then I'll watch the next anime and continue that series, and then I'll get back to One Piece, right? So right now it's One Piece and My Hero Academia, but then I'm like gonna go back to Demon Slayer. That's another one on my list, and I think I have one more, and then 7 Deadly Sins and things like that.
7. Okay.
But yeah, no, so I have not seen the newest ones.
Really?
No.
He's
yeah.
got like their shows like they're all their kids like so. Meliodas' son and Bond's son.
They have children? Oh my god.
And
I can't wait for that.
His son is kind of like a pussy though a little bit.
Bro.
Because he's like scared to use his powers. He's like, I'm gonna hurt anyone.
How does that make him? Anyways, this is why I think he's turtle, bro.
And then at the end of the episode, you finally realize he's like, don't be afraid of your power. And he's like, and he starts fucking everybody up and shit. And I was like, yes, yes, let's go, let's go.
Y'all see men.
Let's go.
And y'all. Anyways, is that 5? What did I say? My Hero, One Piece, 7 Deadly Sins.
Black Clover, have you seen that one yet? No.
No, I don't think so. I've only said 3 this whole time. Anyways, Demon Slayer. Why am I blanking? Let me just go check. Ask the next question and I'm gonna check.
Naruto? You like Naruto?
I don't like Naruto.
Whoa. No, that's.
Moving on. Welcome back to just.
You don't like Naruto?
I mean,
Dude.
yeah, I don't think I do.
Why?
I don't know.
That's big three.
Who said?
It's,
Nigga, it's just big meat.
It's not even a.
Why do you like it? You
Where do I
got
start?
okay. At the beginning.
It's just
At the beginning.
in the beginning.
In the beginning. I can't even say it, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of flaws in Naruto, but like at its core, I just like the whole. I really like
The story?
the story. I like the underdog tale of like how he started.
How you gonna like the underdog, but you gonna say Meteolus's kid is a pussy?
He came up from like riches though. Because
Huh?
Meteoris becomes king eventually, and then
Yeah,
he
but
grew up, he's
like-
the prince, and he's already overpowered, and he has all this power, but he's scared to use it.
But that don't make him a pussy. That makes him, you know,
A
considerate.
little bit. I mean, like,
Considerate.
because what happened? A little backstory. He hurt his friend, and then his,
Exactly, considerate.
And then his friend is like, the only reason I was pissed at you is not because you hurt me, it's because you were being soft. You
I'm
go-
dead.
I literally,
You should have killed me, man.
Literally. I'm not even dying. I'm not even lying. That's literally what it was. And then
That's
he's like,
weird.
you're right. And then he powers up, and I was like, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Man, that was the best move. I really like that. I really like that episode. That was cool.
No, that's weird. So if I had a superpower and you pissed me off, you'd want me to just go crazy on you.
Sure. Like, not hold
Sure.
back. Well, like, not kill me, but like, at least like.
No, you said
Just
don't
think
hold
about it.
back.
Think about it. Look, with My Hero Academia, why do you think Bakugo hates Deku? Because he held back.
No.
Oh, no, sorry.
Deku.
Not Deku didn't hold back, but like
No, he hates
Deku
it.
did hold back, and he thought it as like
Yeah, but
offensive. Like, you don't think I'm powerful enough to like go all out on me? You know what I mean?
No, I think it's kind of like he thinks less of Homeboy, right? And he's like, how dare you have such a power and be so shit? You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically you, bro. Like, he thinks that, like, Homeboy is a pussy, like Deku's a pussy or whatever, and he doesn't.
He is a little bit. Okay, you go.
He thinks Deku's a pussy,
Okay.
and he thinks he's undeserving. If that makes any sense. Like,
Deku's
he thinks,
deserving, but he has a little bit. He's a little.
anyways, so that's why he's like, bro, you're already a fucking loser, right? And
Yeah.
then you get blessed with this shit. How are you still a loser? You know, he's just like aggressive with it because he was born with that and he was able to like grow into it and become better, if that makes any sense, and like own his craft and is like, he's on some like, you know, what do you mean big three? It's just me type shit.
But
right?
Deku now, he's actually like, he ain't no bitch no more. Like now he's actually.
He's never been a bitch, bro. Like, literally, even at season 1 to 2, like, all the flashback, that dude was so, like, a dickhead to him, and he still kept going. How is that a little bitch? How is that a pussy, bro? He had no quirk, and he's still like, fuck y'all. Like,
Fair
individual
enough.
doesn't have to be a
He just-
man or masculine because he's like, ooh, and aggressive. There are different ways to be assertive, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be arrogant or demeaning
Fair enough. Fair.
to not, you know, to not be.
I guess for me, it was just what I found annoying about Deku was like he was like crying a lot.
Again, emotions. What was wrong with him crying, bro?
I think there was time and place. Like sometimes it was okay if you lost someone.
Yeah, but it's like jokes. Remember when he was watching the video? He's like, "See, mom, he's always smiling. You think I could be a hero?" And then his mom's like, "Nah, nigga." He's like,
See, like when he was a kid, it was cool, but when he was like 15 and he's like,
"He's 15. What the fuck, bro?"
I mean, it's
Sending love and support to your future kids.
he's just.
Did no one hug you at 15? That's crazy. You have to think about it.
My point is.
Yeah.
My point is, I feel like Deku.
Dawn, do you want a hug?
Dawn,
you want a hug?
Yo.
It's okay, Dawn.
My,
Why'd you react to that? You don't know how to deal with a hug. No, let's talk about that. Scratch these questions. When was the last time you were hugged? Aside from just now. Dang, you have to think about it.
I don't know, like maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna hug you every time I see you.
I don't know. I don't think about it like that. I don't know. I didn't think it was that deep, to be honest.
Well, if you have to think about it, it's pretty deep. When was the last time you were hugged? Or you hugged somebody?
A couple hours ago.
See? You see, he didn't think about it. He knew. because it wasn't that long ago.
Same
You know what I'm
way.
saying? He's loved. You're touch deprived. That's why you're like, ooh, emotions. I don't know what that is. You're the Rock, bro. No, you know what? Actually, I was gonna say you're Chowder from, you know that one show? No, not Chowder, the fucking Rock dude. The character is Chowder, but like his grandpa or somebody's a
It's
chef.
a chef. It's a chef.
Yeah,
He's
so
a
what
rock.
about it?
Exactly.
What?
Shows no emotion.
I don't.
Yeah.
I know that show,
Yo.
but I don't remember like the.
I don't know the Rock's character, but like I was gonna say you him, but he more emotional than you, and he a Rock, y'all.
Damn.
He be like, rah.
But I like
Rah.
Deku right now because he's like he doesn't cry as much and he's just.
He's not a bitch.
He not a pussy.
And
That's
he's like-
crazy. I think people that are afraid of their emotions are a little bit more pussy because you're really afraid of what? Tears, nigga?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like,
Crying, nigga?
I think-
A hug, nigga? That's crazy.
I think-
It's giving guac-a-doodle-doo.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Bye-bye.
Don't get me wrong. I do agree in like being able to express your emotions and stuff.
It's strength, nigga.
It is, but I feel like it comes to a point where it's like, okay, now there's a time and place. Like, okay, now it's time for you to be a boss, and now you can't be like, you gotta just fucking. Just
Nigga, was he crying in the middle of a fight? No.
He actually did.
Huh?
Okay, maybe I'm not there yet. When did he
He's
cry?
like, I'm not strong enough. I can't do it. Like, and then after that, some little kid was like, Deku, and then he realizes, and then he's like, then I respected him because then he got back up. And
But
then
do
he
you
beat the
see
guy.
the power of the the little guy when his family's the mom and dad died, the water hose nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that wasn't niggas that don't know how to deal with their emotions irk me, bro. I can't even talk to you, bro. Anyways.
Wait, other than that, I actually really like Deku's character though. I really think he's made a lot of great character development. Like he's become a lot more like.
You know why he made character development? Because he a crying ass nigga. We love you, Deku. Cry and never stop crying. Keep calm and cry
I'm not gonna lie, I
on.
almost stopped watching because you.
Copyright that. That's mine. If I see a shirt with those words, I'm suing.
I almost stopped watching because he was crying so much.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not gonna lie, I actually almost stopped.
You don't
watching.
deserve to keep watching, bro.
But then when he
I should pluck out your eyes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But when he became like Stain. You remember Stain?
Stay.
The guy with the sword.
From My Hero Academia?
Yeah. He becomes like him, like a.
Oh, Stain, the
Yeah.
nigga that went crazy for justice?
Yeah.
He's trying to kill what?
Deku becomes like him. Like Deku becomes on this.
He's
anti-hero.
killing?
Like he's like Batman now.
He's not Batman.
But like he's on that like dark, like yo, fucking.
Wait, no. Red Robin is the anti-Batman.
Like,
Batman is still a hero.
yeah, no, Deku's still a hero, but he's just more. You know what I mean? He's
Nah.
edgy.
Oh,
Like,
because he
he-
don't cry now he's edgy?
Not even just that. Like he's just more like he told All Might straight up like, yo, I don't need you anymore. I surpassed you. And then he just like going around. He's like being brutal. I'm not saying that he should be doing that, but I feel like
But I don't think that's making him like anti anything. He's just saying how it is.
he's like
Because All Might's kind of interesting.
because he stopped
too.
pulling his punches, if that makes sense.
He stopped what?
Pulling his punches.
Oh,
sense, you
so
know?
he's not doing the foot thing no more. He's fighting like he's actually.
No,
punching.
like, you know, I don't know if I'm using the right, like, you ever watch the Spider-Man Homecoming when Andrew Garfield's like, I stopped pulling my punches? You know what I'm talking about? Like, he stopped, like, when, like, superheroes.
Going easy on him.
Yeah, like, like, he kind of.
Oh, like he's actually going to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he kills the villains.
Not kills them, but he's just more aggressive. You know what I mean? To where the
So
villain's
what
already
happens
down
to
and he's
all for one?
All for one? I
Is
think-
that still a consistent thing?
Yeah, like the villain, All for
Yeah.
One. Yeah, they're still trying to get him and stuff. All Might's like, kind of.
What about the weird nigga that be scratching?
He's still around.
Dang, how is he still alive?
But it's at a point where it's like Deku is like, how do I say it?
Is he becoming what's his face? The nigga that don't like him that gave him Deku?
Which one?
The fire guy.
Not
the
he's less
fight.
loud, but he apologizes. He says, "I'm sorry, Deku, for like roasting you and shit." Like,
Because Deku's stronger. You know, you're literally him, bro. Because
I actually don't even like Bakugo. I like Deku more than Bakugo actually.
now or like always?
I've always.
Really?
I thought Bakugo was just a pussy.
I loved Bakugan. He's just annoying because
He's annoying, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that'd be my type though. Like I know this is going out to the wrong side. I know he's an anime character, but like I just mean like his character arc or type is my type. Like the loud, overly cocky idiots that's kind of me.
But you were just talking about, I can't
I
stand
know.
these stuff.
I know.
What the, yo.
Arrest me! What do you want from me, nigga? I'm just a girl. Arrest me.
So kill
I know,
me.
that's the hypocrisy. Like, I need to work on that. Like, because it's actually a problem. I ain't gonna lie, though. Like, because it's just like, what's that word? Primal?
Primal?
Primal, yeah. It's just like instinctual. Like,
Why fight it?
I do fight it because that's not good for me. You feel me? Because if you give me a headache, I'd be like, oh my God, they're so attractive. Oh my God, he's gonna protect me. But then I talk to them and I'm like, oh my God.
This guy's actually fucked up.
Yeah, and I'm like, I gotta go. Like,
Oh,
no,
bro.
you know what I mean?
Okay, well,
But,
my other question was gonna ask you if you had to choose which universe, like which anime universe you want to be in, like, which one?
Oh my God, that's so hard. Oh my God. Okay, so I want to be in the whole One Piece shit, but if I'm in a One Piece universe, I have to be a fucking pirate. Because everything else is lame as
What
fuck.
about a marine?
They're fucking losers, bro.
But look at Kobe. Well, not when he was soft, but like now when he's in the future where he's actually like, you know what I'm saying?
He's still weird.
Actually, I'm not that far, so I just heard you guys really strong.
Well, yeah, he's becoming. To be honest, I'm only like still 500.
That's a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot. He's probably really strong at 500.
No, like I think he's just starting his character arc, like
Oh.
on getting strong. Like
He takes a 500 episode. Just damn, he's still not there yet.
No, not there yet. But because here's the thing, he was like completely weak as fuck, and then in the 500s, he can just kind of. He still can't handle his like.
He still can't even handle his own.
No, he had a growth. He can handle his own with like regular folks.
Oh.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
with an actual pirate and every other shit, like he's not there.
He's not there,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
there yet.
He's like Usopp.
He's like Usopp in like season 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I heard Usopp gets really strong too.
Yeah, bro. Like Usopp got strong instantly, which is kind of crazy.
Are you
because-
at the time skip already?
No, not yet. That's what I'm saying.
Probably after the time skip. Yeah, I think it's-
But he been strong though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he just gets better. But yeah, I'd have to be a pirate. But what's the next one? My Hero Academia. But then the quirks are always so dumb, low key.
You could never know when
Fire,
you get stuck.
yeah, fire. The nigga with the fire and ice is the only cool one, and the gravity girl, and yeah, that's about it. Everybody else just has like oddly weird ones.
Yeah, because then it's kind of hard to become. Because like you might get with a shitty quirk that you might not be able to be like, unless you go on some Batman shit. Then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. What universe? And then Demon Slayer's universe is kind of spooky.
What about the Naruto universe? You said you don't like Naruto.
I don't watch Naruto. I haven't seen it.
Become a shinobi.
Nah. What if I'm one of the people that got like? What if I'm in the tribe and that nigga killed me? No.
The Uchiha tribe? Just fight back.
I'm dead.
Actually, no,
I hate this man, bro. They all died, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they out there. Yeah.
Literally.
All about fucking merch.
Itachi was like, yeah, no.
I don't want that. I don't know. What other universe? Seven Deadly Sins is also kind of spooky. Like when you really think about it. Maybe Looney Tunes.
That's not anime though.
It's cartoons.
I'm talking about like anime, like that. You want to be in the Looney Tunes verse?
Well, it seems calm.
That is calm. But then you would get like chased by
No.
Roadrunner and
No way. No, because the shorties in Looney Tunes, I'm either that crazy girl like Bugs Bunny's girlfriend that's obsessed with Bugs Bunny, and that's my
Lola?
life already. Lola, yeah. I be chasing. I need to stop. God, teach me how to stop chasing these niggas, bro. They don't want me, God. They don't want me out here. But either that or like Tom and Jerry. You know, like I feel like in the Looney Tunes like world, the girl is always just like swooned after. You know, it's calm. It's a soft life. Everything else. No. I don't know if I want to live in any of these anime universes, low-key.
Really?
They're so intense, bro.
What about Fairy Tail?
Huh?
Fairy Tail universe. No one ever dies. It's always a power of friendship.
Fairy Tail?
You ever watch Fairy Tail?
No.
I don't suggest it. It's kind of a waste. But
Maybe I like it, man. I should watch it.
it's
Ooh, maybe the Winx Club. That's not anime, but whatever.
yeah, it's like a.
To be honest, I would not want to be in any of these universes. Let's be honest here.
Really?
It's scary. Like if you really think about it, bro, like a regular everyday life.
That is true because you could die. You could die.
Easy.
What about Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Definitely
You just
not.
gotta get one of your homies to find the Dragon Balls and bring it back, like Goku did.
How I'm not gonna say definitely you
But
rather
you-
choose that?
Hell yeah.
What?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, find the Dragon Balls and bring
Find
me
the
back.
Dragon Balls to bring back disappear.
Yeah, and then come back and be like, real one.
Well, how many seasons went through for him to come back?
You won't even notice the difference. It'll be like you're just like.
You just woke up?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Plus, Goku was in the.
I wanna die and
he
then
was
come
just
back.
training the whole
Yeah,
time.
he was like,
and he was having fun, and he's meditating and shit. He's just like.
He wasn't dead, just couldn't come back because he needed the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
How many Dragon Balls do you need to get to bring somebody back?
5, 6.
I think it was. I thought it
So
was
the whole
Is it
season,
7?
the whole series is them
7
getting
Dragon
7 Dragon Ball, just to bring. I thought Goku was the main character.
He is, but he dies sometimes, and then they bring him back again.
Hey man.
Why is he always dying? How is he the main character? This nigga's always
He's
dying.
sacrificing himself for everybody, and like fighting these.
How is you fucking
You won't
go?
get it
How
unless
is
you
your
watch Dragon Ball Z. You
no?
won't
Listen,
get it.
I won't get it. I
You
don't
out
get
here-
it.
Go
I
to
just
that
feel-
nigga, man. That nigga
That's
put his
him.
life on the line for all of us. when I was a kid, I was like, God, I will shed a tear. I said, no, they killed the real one.
And the next.
I'm telling you, I was in front of the TV with a hand on it, like, damn, literally, they got my name.
I wish y'all could see this man right now.
And when he comes back, like, literally, he left because his wife was pregnant too. And his
Oh yeah,
so he
I
comes
saw
back 10 years
snippets.
later, and he's like, "Wait, I have a son? Oh, cool. Hey, what's up, bro?" And he dies him up. He's like, "That's crazy." Anyway, who we fighting now? And then he just
Yo, Hunter x Hunter, when you said the dad shit.
Yo, Hunter,
Bro,
yeah,
that's
Genki,
giving
bro.
Hunter x Hunter's dad. That's another goated series, bro.
I heard his dad was like dead.
He's deadbeat. It's giving Goku. It's giving Goku, bro.
Goku was kind of low-key deadbeat.
Hella
No,
deadbeat.
high
because
key, what you mean?
How you gonna dab up your son? Who we fighting next?
That
And they're like, he's
dude
like,
went out to training so many times, bro. Go on, nigga was raised by Piccolo. You are the father. You might as well be at that point.
Literally.
Let's be honest. That
That's
nigga was
so
always
funny.
trained to fight niggas. I can't blame him, bro. Fucking Boo was a problem. Who else was the issue? There was Mom, there was Boo, and I think Brawly as well.
Yeah.
And then
these are all the villains.
these are some of the
Cell.
villains. Yeah, they were so especially so. That nigga was an issue.
Yeah,
bro.
Cell was-
Holy, bro.
Yeah. You
I'll be
remember when
dead.
Goku gave one of the, I don't know if it was Cell, he gave one of the villains a senzu bean against his own son.
Yeah.
The
He
senzu
said,
bean
yo,
is
bro.
like it's like an energy thing to give them energy.
It's like a soup up, bro.
He's like,
He's
I
like,
wanted it to be a fair fight.
so here you go.
Oh, because his son is like
So it's
crazy jacked.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
and you're
not-
fighting a villain though.
You're
You're
fighting a villain.
That's fucked up.
He said,
He's like,
nah,
Goku, you're. What?
Yeah, it's giving Hunter x Hunter,
let me
bro.
not give it to my son. Let me give it to the fucking villain real quick, bro. Let's see what
No,
he-
nigga said, I'm bored. I want to see a good fight.
I'm trying to see niggas die.
I like Vegeta though. I like Vegeta more than Goku as I get older. Vegeta's just smarter.
Say less. Okay, what's next?
What's next?
Actually, I'll take the Hunter x Hunter universe.
Really?
Yeah, it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
But like, I can't. Yo, if my dad's like that, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that shit. That shit's crazy. Nigga did all that, meets his dad, and his dad's like, I planned it all. Disappears one more time.
Well, he planned it all for God to come find him?
Allegedly. But I just think
To like
he's...
free him or some shit? Or what?
Nah, nigga wasn't even trapped. Nigga was living his best life,
So
bro.
for God to get stronger or something?
No,
He just, what was the plan though? Just to,
that's what we trying to still figure out. Like,
Yo.
they really just ended it in niggas on top of this tree. I was like, nah, I'm burning this tree down. Like, my next
I
arc
saw a
should
scene
be
where
me
the,
trying to kill my dad, bro. It's fucked up.
I saw there was one.
Actually, no, Hunter x Hunter is actually wild as fuck. I forgot about
No,
Hisoka. Like, no, Hisoka and
No.
Gon.
No Diddy.
Gon's universe. Yeah, no Diddy. No Diddy. Gon's whole fucking family is fucked as shit. Plus, like, the other fucking, the spider niggas. Nah, they're actually scary, bro.
Every university you're gonna go into in anime is always this.
Yeah, low key. Maybe I'm just a pussy. I just like to watch. I don't wanna.
I'd want to be in a universe though, get strong, fight some guys, and then become like a Hokage or a king of pirates. Or maybe the wizard
I'm already
king.
a king of fucking pirates on this earth.
But imagine you're in the anime universe, you have all this power,
This isn't a, like, life is one.
but I can't fly.
Well, nigga, buy a ticket.
But I want to really fly. I want to shoot lasers out of my eyes. I want to be able to destroy mountains. I feel like that'd be cool.
Maybe you just need to appreciate reality. Because there's a lot of things that can bring you excitement. You don't need to shoot nothing in your eye.
But imagine You could just destroy stuff. I mean,
You're like a 12-year-old child. What's the next question? But I get what you're saying. That would be cool. But like, I don't know. Get a VR thing.
It's insane.
It's not the same.
Real.
How can you say it's not real? You don't know what it is. It could be the same. Like, I'm dead. Oh my god. It's okay, God. One day you'll shoot lasers out of your eyes.
One day. But what do you think about Diddy and Epstein and 50 Cent?
Sick as fuck. 50 Cent. No, 50 Cent's been a real G. He been trying to warn us. Diddy's sick. Epstein's sick. Men are scary. Fear men always. As I stand beside one.
Women also kill people.
But Diddy.
What is the relevance? We ain't even talking about killing.
I'm
We
just
talking
saying,
about pedophilia,
women are
nigga.
also dangerous. Oh, what about all the women in the States that are getting caught, all the teachers that are getting caught for preying on...
Where we learn it from?
Come on
Where
now.
they learn it from?
Come on now. See what how fast she said? That's all I'm going to say.
But you're not denying where they learn it from.
Come on.
You didn't deny
Where did
it.
you learn it from?
Yeah, from the niggas.
So they say you learn strictly from black men?
That's
Oh,
not,
you said
no.
niggas.
Okay, niggas, my fault for men. When I say niggas, I'm okay because I'm only around black men, but I'm just talking about men. Sorry.
You don't like men, eh?
I do.
She don't.
Are you like the red pill, but like you say men or like
Oh my
the
god.
anti, the other side of it? The pink pill.
You're fine. No, I don't hate men, but like I can't just, turn a blind eye to a lot of the fuckery that happens and the hypocrisy of it all, and misogyny of it all too. You can't deny there's some. Nigga, what you gonna say? No, but your neck up. Your neck is up. You're okay. Trying to get good, better freaking connections, huh?
I hear better. I'm lying down on my phone. I ain't causing no issues.
It's just crazy how your question is my opinion on Diddy, 50 Cent, and Epstein, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said they're sick, right?
Mm-hmm. They are.
And
I mean,
fear
except
men.
50 Cent.
Yeah, fear men. And niggas' response is, women are scary too. Why the fuck do you feel the need to have an opposed opinion or comment when it comes to pedophilia and sex trafficking? What is there to oppose?
That's just not strictly just men. It's everyone. Yes, a great number of it is men, but it can't also deny the fact that there are women that do contribute to that number.
Right.
Look at us, Smallville.
But here, I'm not done.
The girl from
You guys
Allison
are-
Mack from Smallville, the actor. She had,
I don't know about that.
Mhm.
But here's the thing. You're not wrong, okay? When I say that shit's sick and you should fear men, I'm not obviously denying the fact that like women can also participate in this fuckery and sick shit, right? But the topic and people of conversation, unfortunately, were men, right? And it just seems a little like defensive to then add it's like a little bit unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? I'm not done. Because if we're talking about apple pie, applesauce, and what's another apple fruit? Apple fritters or some shit like that, right? And we're talking about it and I'm adding my 2 cents or whatever, and you're like, yes, but you can also have a blueberry pie. What the fuck is the relevance? We talking about apple, nigga. Like, yes, obviously blueberry pie is good. Obviously blueberry pie exists.
I think it's because you mentioned like the all the
Fear
foods
men?
they were-
Fear man, because you could
Then
easily
that's
just.
when-
But
you
here's
didn't
the
have to-
thing.
'cause you
Here's
didn't
the
have to
thing.
say. You didn't have to say generalize men and say fear men. You didn't have to say that. Could have easily
Here's the
just
thing.
said. Could have easily just said. Oh, hold on.
Right.
Could have easily just said.
Yeah.
Oh no, simple as that. Those two are sick individuals. People, you didn't have to say fear men after that because now you're generalizing.
Yeah, it's kind of
Wrong or right. You didn't have to say that.
That statement is generalizing, true, but if you guys are in tune with your emotions, right, and your masculinity and individuality, you don't, because me saying fear men, you saw that as a personal attack to you as a man. Do you know what I'm saying?
But
I'm not done. Those 3 individuals, what are they? Are they not men?
Yes.
Right. And again, to the topic, I said what? Fear men. These 3 individuals, or those 2 individuals, sorry, are men. So it's a generalization in like, if you wrote down my whole sentence of like what I said and read it and like analyze it, like a reading comp, right? You can understand that statement, fear men, is just opposed to those two individuals. It is not a generalized statement of all men.
But then still, why say it like that though?
Yeah.
But you guys are missing my point. If you guys are not implementing yourself, if you guys do not feel like the shoes fit, fear men is not to you. I did not say fear men as a generalization of all men. We're talking about two men. I said it's sick, and then I said fear men. It is two men. Do you see what I'm saying? That sentence, if you were to read it and critically analyze it, it's about those two men. I can't say fear man. It is two individual. It's fear men. You know what I'm saying? And it's unnecessary. Like the sentence still makes sense to say fear men. I don't have to say fear those two men. Because if you read the sentence and you were following what I'm saying and you have critical thought and ability, you know I'm speaking of those two men. Because I won't feel some type of way if you say fear woman or this and that after a sentence regarding two women. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to be on some, not a woman though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's given the same energy of like, if, for example, you know, as black people, we're out here always speaking for our rights and shit like that. And, you know, the whole Black Lives Matter movement, right? We're saying Black Lives Matter. And then the motherfuckers out here like, all lives matter. No fucking shit. All lives matter emphasizes why Black lives matter. You feel me? And to say fear man and be like, yeah, but women too. Okay. But also men. You know what I'm saying? It's not the topic of conversation. And it's a little defensive and a little weird to bring women into the conversation, not denying that that is not a factor and women do not participate in the sick fuckery, but it's just like, we ain't talking about that. You know, we can end this conversation, add your 2 cents, whether you think it's sick or not, and then we can be like, it's also sick that women do that shit too. You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about this lady that you're talking about, but anyone that does that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I think it's just like probably like misunderstanding, because like some people when you say like when you like go to the fear men, that they might take it as like
personal.
It's not just personal. It just seems like in a way that you would then generalize men.
Even if I were to generalize men, you cannot dismiss the crazy abundance, like percentage of like the men demographic that are. It's fair to say if a woman is afraid of men in a generalized form, you cannot dismiss that fear, that emotion of fear, if that makes any sense. It's like not validated. You can't say that's not a valid emotion to feel. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether you two individuals, you two men don't feel like you guys are meant to be feared, it does not mean, or like, we cannot dismiss or devalue a woman saying fear men to generalize all men.
Sure. Okay. All right.
I don't think it was like a way to like devalue. I think it was just like, I don't know, just letting people know like, hey, women do it too. But it's like when you say the statement,
it's like, why are you taking a? It's like, bro, if you're coming to me, I know you're not an emotional person, or whatever. But if you're talking about, let's say the gym, what's your favorite, like, you like upper body, right? And you like aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
And you're talking about why you like aesthetics so very much. Tell me why you like aesthetics.
It just makes me look good.
Right, and then I'm like, well, that's stupid. Doing this will make you look good too. Do you see the, like, okay, that's a bad example, but like, it's like irrelevant because you're speaking on one topic. Okay, this is a really bad example, but like, I don't know. I want to like explain it in like not so jarring and like polarizing topics, like the subs and the dubs situation, right? Like, you appreciate it a little bit more subbed, right? And then I'm like, yeah, but like, why don't we just like talk about anime that's just like organically English, you know? And I keep talking about anime that doesn't even, it's not even recorded organically in a different language, right? You're kind of like, well, that's irrelevant. Like, why would you say that? We're talking about this. Do you know? Like, that's what it is, and that's what it's giving.
Fair enough. I mean, like, yeah. I guess disagree to agree, I guess. Like, I guess
No, that's fair.
some people might take it another way and be like,
And if they take it another
'cause, for
way, it's like
example-
you're taking it personal.
because, like, for example, I'm trying to think of an example.
Mm.
I was gonna use an example, but I don't think it's a good example.
Try. Unless it's sick.
No, it's not that. It's like, I don't know if it's an example. Like, for example, when someone says something like, oh, they'll be like, oh, all women do this or whatever. They might say that, and then, women might get offended and be like, oh, like, why'd you say that? I'm not like that, you know what I mean? Because, like, I think when you say, like, a group of people, you kind of, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you say, like, yeah, those guys are all sick people, yeah, they are, whatever, right? But then when you say, like, yeah, fear men because men are all like, you know what I mean? It gives off that impression.
But
Even though
you're adding your own sauce. Context is really different.
That's probably not what you meant, but that's kind of how it comes off.
No, that is how you took it. Again, if you analyze what I said in the sentence in which I said it, fear men is not directed to, it's not directed to anyone. And I didn't add anything else to it. I spoke about the two men. I spoke about what they do and my opinion on it. And then I said, fear men. It wraps the sentence. It is about, you know what I mean? In that sentence. But it's a different thing if I was like, bro, I hate when niggas do this, this, and this. And I hate this. Man, fear men. That is a different sentence. And that leaves room because there's no noun in there. You know what I mean? Then it's a generalized thing. Like your example, it's like, oh, women do this. Da 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 da, fear woman because da 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 da. It's the same way as like.
What if, for example, I said, I bring like Brittany Renner and I say something like, oh yeah, Brittany Renner, she's messed up for trapping this guy, whatever, right? Like this young guy, she preyed on him. Fear women. You know what I mean? Imagine if I said something like that. Wouldn't it come off like, oh, like I'm saying?
You'd be misogynistic.
You know what I mean? Like all women are.
All women are baby trappers.
First of all, it depends. Okay, I think you guys need to understand. I'm saying this is a two-way street, right? Understanding what the sentence was set, and then also how you comprehend it in like where you're at emotionally and mentally as well. If you are sound in your masculinity, and if you think like whatever you believe in is just, I'm not even saying you're right nor wrong. As long as you're steadfast in your shit, right? No matter what I say, and if you're also able to like critically analyze, you can differentiate what is being said. Because when you say that sentence there, nigga, who the fuck is he laughing at? Anyways. Because your sentence,
I just heard that a lot of times, like the secure in the masculinity thing.
Because it's very important. Because the same way I have to be secure in my femininity. You know what I'm saying?
The other day I had a conversation with my friend about it, and he said something funny, and it just kind of like reminded me.
Anyways, that sentence there, I don't take it because you said you had a noun. You said Brittany Renner, she be trapping niggas. It's not ideal. Fear women. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to read that and hear that and be like, all women, because I know I do not subscribe, not in the sense of like I believe in that, but I also don't partake in that. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell that he ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for people to say these words. You have to have the ability to analyze it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the same thing with like racism. You know, some people believe saying black and identifying an individual and being like, oh, I'm watching a video of two black people. Oh, that's racist. No, it is not. That is an identifier. Are we black? Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? We're both Africans. There's nothing wrong with that. It becomes a problem when you're like, oh, the sentence changes when it's like, you say something negative and put it as a result of us being black. Then it is a problem. You know what I'm saying? To deny us access because we are black, then is a problem, you know? To direct, if I were to be like, all men are this, this, and that, fear men, then that is literally a generalized sentence. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I have said what? All men, fear men, you know? But to say fear men, you know there are diction and connotations to words.
Fair enough.
And with that sentence, it's clear that I'm saying these two niggas, and even though it's a generalized statement, due to the context, it's not generalized anymore. Like it changes the meaning of that word. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. agree to disagree.
How you going? I just broke it down to you logically. You can't put emotion into it. That's what I'm trying to say. If you even take away where you stand as a person, if you just have the ability to critically think and analyze and know how words work, and you can think for yourself and analyze again for yourself, you can tell, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyways.
I don't know. I was like...
Yeah, we just gonna end it to agree to disagree. Sure.
Yeah.
But just to end it off, I'm not generalizing all men. Like, I'm friends with men. I wouldn't even be here if I feel as though, like, you guys are meant to be feared.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, know that. Like, I'm not trying to diss y'all.
Look, obviously, that's without a doubt.
Well, then if it is, then it's not like women too. But to answer your question, Diddy and...
Nobody's saying that you ain't friends with men, that you are afraid of no one saying that. You know, it's just...
And I'm not also saying that women are not partaking in this fuckery and shit. It's just the topics or individuals were men, so that's what I said.
Fair enough.
I think it's sick. I think it's crazy that it's gone this long and it always goes this long. I used to think it's crazy, but now it's sad to say, but it's kind of like I'm not surprised, you know, because a lot of people in power participate in this shit. So like it makes sense now that like it goes so long you know, flagged. And even now that we have all of this evidence.
The video that came out too.
But you know what's crazy? A video had to come out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like just word of mouth. And even after reading like the lawsuit, because you're talking about Cassie, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fucking papers were out in the public and people were still defending this man. You know what I'm saying? Just a woman's voice and experience was not enough. A video had to come out. And even then, some people are still on some weird shit like, you know, like the truth's gonna come out. He ain't even like that. Like
it's crazy though, because like I think after the video, it's like, yo, like it's kind of confirmed. Like this guy's like, and I'm pretty sure like there was other evidence.
That's
too.
Crazy. You had to wait for a video.
No, like I knew.
Oh, okay.
But like now it's like.
It's like how can you deny it now? But people still can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. Like after, like.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I just feel like there's just, I don't know what it is, but even just like, this might just be my own personal bias, but even just like looking at him, I just kind of, you can just, I don't know. He just kind of seems something's off to me about it.
Bro, that's what I realized too, like recently, like he been showing up without shades on, right?
Yeah.
And I peeped that like, I don't think I know Diddy without some form of like glasses on. Mm-hmm. But like when he was doing that apology video, like watching it, or like even when that like mugshot came out, I was thinking to myself, this ain't him. But I just realized I didn't know that's what he looked like. Like his eyes don't look natural. Like I don't know. like I agree
like
with
transplanted or something like.
Or something like
yeah.
Like it doesn't look real. Like he doesn't look like he's there. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely no. And plus like this might sound a little biased too, but even also just seeing like 50 Cent expose him and stuff like.
He been.
Yeah.
And like everyone just thinks he's hating. I feel like the industry been known, but like he just has so much like pull that they water down the shit they be saying, you know? Like they make 50 Cent and like everybody else kind of sound like the boy that cried wolf, you know?
Yeah.
Like don't listen to him, he just harping, you know?
50 Cent, I think it's because I kind of like, I don't hold 50 Cent like in high regard. Like I kind of trust his like, not trust him, but like I kind of, how do I say? I think he's a smart guy. I don't know, just based on like where he is in life and like you know the moves he's made to get to where he is.
He talking about money, bro. He values 50 Cent because he got money, bro.
Not even that. It's just
where he's at in his life is the money, bro.
Not even that. It's just pure like strategy. He's just a smart guy. I think he's just the way he's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take that away from him. He is a smart guy, but like if I were to ask you to elaborate more on like the intelligence of it all.
Like for example, for me, it was like when he's like affiliated with Robert Greene, like the author, and he wrote a book called 48 Laws of Power, and so I'll go do a deep dive here. So basically, with 50 Cent, the reason why I really like him is because like when I read the book 48 Laws of Power and stuff, like it was interesting. It was about like strategy and just understanding like human nature and psychology, and 50 Cent actually teamed up with the author Robert Greene to create a book. So 50 Cent actually wrote a book called The 50th Law, right? I haven't read it yet. I still have to read it. But like when I read the book and I read like seen podcasts and stuff like where Robert Greene and 50 Cent talk about stuff, and you can really see like him using stuff from the book to like advance his life. Because 50 Cent talked about how the book helped him navigate the music industry and stuff like that. And like you could just tell like he understands like human nature and like social dynamics. So he used that to get to where he, you know what I mean? I just kind of respect him because he was like a strategist. You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I like him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's kind of why I like 50 Cent. Like, you know, he just seems like a smart guy, and he's just a good example of like.
Anyone can make it, type shit?
Yeah. And just like this music and stuff, and some of this, you know, I guess that's my
he a
personal.
real nigga.
Exactly.
He ain't a pussy.
Well, yeah.
50 Cent got shot how many times he kept stepping? He said, "Fuck death, nigga." Death pulled up at his door. 50 Cent looked at him. He said, "Fuck you, nigga."
Maybe not exactly that, but just like I just respect.
50 Cent doesn't cry, and he respects niggas that don't cry.
Not really that. It's just
Are you sure?
I just think he's just a really smart guy. I really like how like he was.
If 50 Cent did all of that and he cried all the time, how would you feel?
I don't know. He probably did cry at some point. He just doesn't.
No, but like publicly, you saw it all the time, like the way, you know, in My Hero Academia.
But then, how do I say it? I don't think 50 Cent would be the type to like.
No, but like this is a hypothetical. Like,
Hypothetical?
dude, he's literally the exact same. He's just as loud. He's just as outspoken.
But then
periodically you see him crying.
But I think that would go against like his strategy though, if he's like publicly.
No, let's.
Like,
You haven't read the 5th Law, bro. What if that talks about emotions and crying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, what if he cries?
I don't know.
Notice how it. That's crazy.
I mean, nothing wrong with crying, but like, why do you
Clearly,
gotta?
there's a lot because you couldn't even answer that question. If
But
there was
like-
nothing wrong with crying and you fuck with somebody and you think he's so strategist and la 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 and so smart, him crying should you should be like.
I mean, I don't have a problem with crying, but like, why? It's not like he's gonna turn on the camera and be like.
No,
You know
like
what I
the
mean? Like-
camera's going, he was just talking about something like, you know how like Deku just be like moving and he's just like so
Yeah.
emotional.
Like
and,
if he was in a
passionate.
podcast or something and he was talking about some deep shit, he started crying. That's not. That big of a
No,
deal.
like he talking about Diddy. He's like, yeah, this nigga is a fucking gay ass nigga. I saw him do this and this, and he's like, bro, that shit. Like he got one of my niggas, bro, and he start crying because he's just so emotional, and like
That's
so
just-
angry, bro.
That'd be kind of weird, bro. I don't know.
How's it weird? Like he's just, you know, you never cried when you were so mad.
Fair enough, but I think another thing about I don't know if this is one of the laws before he loves crime, but like I feel like in his like strategy, I feel like because one of the laws is like don't say more than necessary, right? So I feel like you don't want to show obviously like people you trust and show your cards, right? But like I think it just the way he carries himself on social media, I don't think that would be like a part of his like game plan. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think.
But nigga, 50 Cent is so fucking expressive, bro. Like he don't hide okay, he probably do hide a lot, but a lot he be saying.
But I feel like a lot of this, he'd be saying some crazy stuff, but I feel like it's a part of strategy, you know what I mean? Like, he'd be, like, just saying crazy stuff. Like, he tries to be polarizing so that, because people are...
Is that why you're like the way you are?
What do you mean? like what? Like...
I don't know, he's a brand. What did I say?
Like, you think I'm polarizing?
Well, you don't think?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't think you're polarizing?
Not really. I feel like I'm
Your
like...
opinions and the things you be saying, you don't think they're polarizing?
They might be a little bit, but I'm always the type of person, I even say it on like my content all the time, I say like, just take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I don't think anyone should listen to anything like fully like it's gospel, because I'm not Jesus Christ, right? Like, I don't know everything. Like, take everything with a grain of salt, right? Like, whenever I say any kind of like thing online or content, I always put it in even with like my fitness content, I always say like, this is what's worked for me. It might work for you. Try it out. If it works for you, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Find your own way, kind of thing. But it might come off as polarizing because I might say, this is the way I believe this is how it's supposed to be done. But it's just coming from a place of more like, this is what's worked for me, kind of thing. I don't know if that like answers your question or not. But like with 50 Cent, how do I? Where were we at? We were at 50 Cent.
Yeah, I just said if he cried, would you fuck with him still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. I just kind of respect him for like,
Not crying.
no, it's just strategy and just how.
Yeah, strategy didn't have nothing to do with crying.
No, he never.
That's what I'm saying.
He's never cried so far, so I don't think strategy is crying.
That's what I'm saying. You fuck with him because there's 49 strategies and the fifth one doesn't have anything to do with crying.
To be specific though, like the strategy that I really liked, what he uses to recreate yourself. Like he went from being a rapper to business owner to filmmaker. You know what I mean? It shows that.
So like elevate and grow.
Yeah, like you don't have to accept like the role that society places on you.
Then why are you always like accepting this like man role and you're afraid to like feel emotion or express it?
Man role, like what do you mean? Like,
you know, we are born and instantly there are gender roles and expectations in place on you, you know? At birth, you're like whether you're a man or a woman or whatever,
okay.
there are certain expectations, you know? Men like blue, sports, cars, you know?
Like I feel like with
women
with the what do you call it? With that law, recreate yourself. I feel like it's more like you don't have to accept the role, but it's like
yeah, but you're restricting even that thought and that law. Recreating yourself is not
you can recreate yourself in other ways. Like it's not always like what if you are happy the way you are? You don't
Are you?
I am. I might recreate myself in other ways, but in some ways I might stay the same because I feel like that's conducive to me. Like that's what I like
if you're happy, then that's that.
Like if I'm
I don't know from the outside. I just feel like you're a sheep.
a sheep?
Yeah.
Really?
A little bit.
I feel like I'm opposite actually. I feel like I was more sheep in like my high school days. I don't know. I feel like in high school I was more like I would kind of go with what the crowd said and I would be like kind of scared of like offending people if I had a certain opinion, but now I'm more like I still not scared of offending people. I more keep quiet because like not keep quiet, but like if you ask me my opinion, I will tell you my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna go out shouting like my ideology like that. You know?
No,
but
I'm not even talking about ideologies and opinions and takes on that. Anyways, I feel like I'm just beating the dead horse. But I don't know how else to say. I just think like emotionally, you haven't like invented that. Like it's just like an internal, personal thing. Because it's still reflecting. Like when you speak on your growth, it's still a reflection of like how people perceive you rather than yourself.
I don't know.
That's just like where you're limited. It feels like it's just like next level when you are emotionally tuned.
I feel like when like in my young years, I did care a lot more what people thought. But I feel like obviously, like I still care a little bit, but I care less than before. Like I still like.
But that's still
like for
parallel
example,
to other people. I know your whole thing is I don't give a fuck. But it's still
like for example, like I used to be like, I wouldn't tell people I watch anime. Now I'm like, I don't care. I'll tell you I watch anime.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I just like
That is growth, and I'm not trying to like shit on that.
Yeah,
I need you to
yeah.
understand. I'm not shitting on that, but it's like if you share things that you like, and I were to ask you, like why you like anime, it like your responses are like surface level.
why I like anime.
Yeah, why do you like anime?
I like anime because it's just like I feel like it kind of like teaches me like discipline and like I really like how like the stories you like. I feel like there's a lot of lessons you can learn from anime, like discipline, hard work, and like perseverance and stuff, and like seeing the characters and like the storylines are pretty interesting.
Okay, well that response is actually not superficial or like surface level, but like I don't know, like I would say
I don't know. I feel like it's because me. I'm the type of person who's very like. How do I say? I can be very.
you just like
aloof.
emotion. No, you're not aloof.
Not aloof, but like. But
No, like you are expressive, but like you're a very stoic, expressive man. If that makes
But what's
sense.
wrong with? I've been studying Stoic
There's-
philosophy actually.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I just feel like the times that we've hung out and like I've spoken to you, it just seems like just like it doesn't seem. It feels. I feel. I need to make it just like this is a me thing. I don't know. Other people might think you're like,
Yeah.
emotionally equipped. Like Einstein.
Right.
But you know, I feel like, bro, your inner child just wants to break free so badly, but like even though you swear down, you don't give a fuck, you care still, and you got him trapped.
So what is
just like emotionally,
what
like
does my inner child want?
I don't know that. I'm not you, but it's the sense that I be getting. Like sometimes I feel like emotionally you be wanting to do something or express something, but like the way you go about it is still like reflective of like how you be perceived. Like you're not fully on some. You're not 100. You're not Goku at 100%. You're not using all one for all at 100%.
Like, what's an example of that? Do you think? It's like,
you know Trevor Noah?
Trevor Noah?
Yeah.
No.
Dang, that was like the closest. Who would you know that I know? I don't know, man. It's just niggas that can cry and know that you're still a man if you cry.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like you're less of a man if you cry. Like showing your emotions is like straight.
Then why don't you ever?
I feel like I do show emotions.
Not one that like could perceive you as like less than a man.
But like, for example, like I probably do cry, but like I just don't.
How the fuck is you probably do
No, but the
cry?
thing is like I don't just.
I'm not even saying you
like,
gotta
if I
cry.
fail the test, I'm like I'm not. I don't see a reason to cry. You know what I mean?
No, okay, it's not even just crying, and it's not even just like
Like,
negative
I don't-
emotion. Even when you show like
Okay.
happiness or things excite you.
I get excited. I think.
Yeah, but
Like, yo, let's go! Like this is happening. Like yo, I'm excited. Like when I got my car, I was excited. I was happy about that. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's not okay. Anyways,
I don't know.
that's just a crazy sentence. I probably do cry.
But like the thing is like I just don't see a reason for me to cry if it's like you know what I mean. I don't understand.
What do you do when you're frustrated?
I just get frustrated and then I don't know. I try to like think about the positive things and try to see the best in the situation. Like, I try to keep a positive mindset. I don't really try to like I don't know. This might sound I guess toxic, but like I don't see how crying.
I'm not saying you gotta cry when you're
solve
frustrated.
something. Like if you mean the way I kind of try to solve my problems, okay, let me try to think of a solution. Like what can I do in the situation to improve it? Like
So like you avoid feeling the emotion.
not avoid. Like I'll get mad, but like I don't like to dwell on negative stuff. I like to just move forward and like let's move on. Let's try to figure out how to make the situation better. And like you know I don't you know what I mean. I just don't see like if something like tragic happens, then okay I'll cry. You know what I mean? Like I'll show emotion. I'll show like I guess the emotion. Like I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to like?
I don't
if
want
I
you
stub
to
my
do
toe and
nothing.
like,
But like
I'm
the
trying to
fact that
figure
you're
out-
so baffled by the concept of emotions is crazy to me.
I just,
And you're so uncomfortable. Why are you putting air quotes?
because I'm trying to understand what do you mean by emotion though? Like emotion as in like
All
what
of
am
it
I
all.
supposed to like?
All of it all.
What are the things that I'm supposed to cry for?
I'm not, bro. It's not just.
Maybe I just don't
crying.
understand it. I think I just don't understand it.
Yeah, and that's crazy to me.
I don't know.
Because like I'm only bringing crying up because you called someone like a pussy because they cried, but like emotion is far vast than that. You know what I'm saying? Negative or sad emotions. No, I'm doing air quotes. What the fuck? Sad emotions are more than just crying. You know what I'm saying? Even with like rejection, frustration, stagnance, or like lack of growth, like yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm still human. I still feel those things, like like things not going well. Like I'll feel frustrated or whatever, but I always kind of try to like, okay, let's think about positive. What's the positives? How can we move forward? What can I do so that this might not happen again? What are things?
Well, why do you think of like how long does like what?
Like,
How many time goes by? Like, let's say the incident happens, boom.
Okay.
Then the emotion starts flowing.
Okay.
Then next, you're thinking about positive and solutions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me the amount of time that goes by between these three events.
I don't know. Like I don't know the type of person.
I slap you right now. What do you feel?
I don't know, like, damn, why she slap? That's crazy.
That's not a. I said, what do you feel? Not what do you
I don't
think?
know. Maybe anger or like, I don't know, like surprise.
Okay, but then like, you feel negative emotions and you like, how long will you feel that for before you start going, how do I solve this?
I don't know, like.
So like, if I slap you right now, boom,
And then like,
you're just gonna be like, how do I solve it? Do I?
I'll probably be like confused, and then like I'm not gonna think about it like next week, like she slapped me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna like I'm trying to think about what you know what I mean? I'm not gonna think about it on a Saturday. She slapped me last week, and I just don't know what to do about it. Like, man, I just she slapped me. I just don't know. Like, you know, I'm not.
Okay, so then when do you think about it? When do you process that I
know.
slap you?
In the moment, and then you just move. Like it's not. Like,
See, and then you just
let's be
move
real.
on. How can you process?
But, like, let's
We're
be real,
homies. You've done nothing wrong. I just slap you.
But
like,
let
walk
me
out
ask
of
you
here.
this: is that
You're just
gonna
gonna
matter in
think-
5 years? No.
100%.
Is that
Any
gonna
little,
affect
aren't you in
me?
psych? Aren't you studying this stuff? Every
Yeah.
moment matters. And if like you haven't done anything, right? And I slap you, you don't even process that? You ain't gonna even ponder, what did I do?
Maybe for a bit, like, well, like, what did I do? But in 5 years, like, in the grand scheme of things, like, is that going
Yeah, but that
to-
like subconsciously that could affect you for a really long time. You ever gonna do a podcast like this with somebody this close? Cause what if the next person slaps you? You ain't never gonna think about that?
I don't know. I might think about it and be like, oh, surprise or whatever, but it's not going to be an integral defining moment.
Yeah, but like what if it could though? You don't know how your subconscious will consume that. What if every time you sit beside a girl that has the same features as me, or maybe is wearing pink
So
like
when
me,
you're saying I would get like PTSD from the slap, and then I would be like,
you never know.
and then every time
You
I'm
never
curly haired
know.
black girl, I'd be like, oh,
You never know. You know, people literally flinch at like hand
maybe
raises
I would
if they're
understand.
getting beat,
Maybe
bro.
if they were like a child and that happened to them, because I feel like when you're a child,
You can still
more
get
like-
traumatized as an adult.
You still can, but I just think.
People that are in the military, they're
But they're like
adults.
war torn, like they're killing people.
Hey,
and,
pain
like,
is pain. Your body don't know the difference. Your body, trauma is trauma, nigga.
So I don't know. I just don't really understand that. I just feel like
In my
it's
opinion.
not gonna.
In my opinion.
I just don't think it's gonna matter
Okay, valid.
to me. You know, I just think there's like bigger things in life to like focus on. You know?
Okay, what things? Okay, yeah.
Like I think a lot of times I feel like instead of like this is how I see it. Instead of dwelling on things, this is more recently the way I think about it. Instead of dwelling on like negativity and like bad things that happen to you, like focus on things like your health, your family is still okay. Like you woke up today, like being grateful for just the little things, right? Because I feel like what am I trying to say? I feel like we're all like guaranteed like hardships down the line or whatever, right? So why am I going to complicate my life right now by focusing on shit that doesn't matter
Yeah.
when I can focusing on how life is actually good right now? Like why am I going to complain or like
These
cry
are good, like.
about stupid shit that doesn't even
Listen,
matter?
stop
when
talking
li-
about crying.
when
It's not
life
just
is
crying.
good right now, like you know what I mean? I'm
Ugh.
blessed, like you know, like I woke up today. I
And
was
that is-
gratitude, like I have a car and I have a lot more freedom now. Family is okay. I woke up today. I had a coffee today, which is good. Like I'm.
And
grateful.
these are good and these are great mindsets to have. I'm not shitting on it. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I actually admire the fact that you view life like that.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that whatsoever. I guess when I say your emotional stuntness comes from is like, okay, our conversation. You know what I'm saying? You weren't there with me emotionally.
When you were talking about being embarrassed about this,
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because like I don't know. I'm just like because like I didn't really understand why. Like I mean, I get why you'd be embarrassed, but I guess the way I kind of approach it is like, shit, I know this is an embarrassing situation, but I'm just gonna do it anyway, whatever. Like, who cares? It is what it is.
And that's beautiful. That's you.
Yeah.
But I'm not you. And I'm speaking to you. You cannot reflect and respond and conversate with me being the topic. You know what I'm saying? You're still negate, like,
Fair
I'm
enough.
not you.
Fair enough. I guess some people is more like they need
And like
to
you cannot
more
understand.
talk about like their like emotions to like process it. I guess like
It has nothing to do with you being a man, bro. Like they're a man.
you knew I was gonna go there. You knew I was gonna go there, but I was like, I don't want to get canceled.
It's not about being canceled, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have other male friends. If I was to tell them this, they can understand why I would be embarrassed or disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Yeah. You don't see it that way.
I mean,
It's
I
not
understand
like,
why. I'm just
me,
saying.
man, you woman, you should just not give a fuck.
I just think life is easier that way. Like, hey, this happened. It's embarrassing, but you know what? Just gotta do it anyway. Just gotta show up, no matter what. Cause this is the.
Did I show up either anyways?
Yeah, you did. And that
Like,
was
I was
good.
gonna do it anyway. Nigga!
You know what I mean? I
Anyways.
feel like that's what life is about.
Okay.
It's about just like I don't like to dwell.
It's
or,
not
like,
about dwelling.
or cry about shit.
Nigga,
just
did I
like-
cry?
No, you did.
Right. Like, anyways, next question.
Kendrick and Drake.
Kendrick.
You think Kendrick?
100%.
Think he won?
Yeah, he won. He was more lyrically, you know,
Okay.
aligned. His beats were better.
Really?
And he was speaking facts. Whether or not Drake has a child or not, you know, sometimes errors get slipped through, but it was just more fire, bro.
I don't know. I think it's just, for me, it's just biased. Like
You just like to be motherfucking polarizing, nigga.
I like Drake. I just like Drake.
What do you
better
like
than-
about Drake?
I just like his music, and I like.
Yeah, what about it?
Like I like the way like his wordplay, and I like like the
Which
beats he
era?
uses. Huh?
Which era?
I like more.
Or just this beat specifically?
Like which song I like out of this beat?
Well, like, which one? Like, when you say Drake and his beat and his words and his lyrics, what specifically?
Like I just like the way like he just words things and just puts shit together. And like a lot of Drake songs I listen to, I'd be like, damn, that's a gem. That's a gem right there. Like headlines.
Because you can relate to a pedophile?
Dude, okay, listen. I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know Drake's personal life at all.
Nigga.
But when he talked the song,
I don't know Drake's personal life. Nigga,
But when
his
he talk-
personal life is online,
But-
bro. We have public receipts of nigga approaching ladies that are underage. You can literally scroll
Okay,
to
but
Billie
before-
Eilish's photo when she was underage, talk about, no, I'm about to
But
be 18
before-
soon. Nigga said, been waiting.
before all of that, before I knew any
Before!
I knew any of that, like some of his music, like minus all of that, like if we're talking about just
His
as an
music
artist,
dissing women.
no, the song like
A lot of his music is dissing women. He dissed Serena, mind you. He tried to be with Serena. He dissed Rihanna, tried to be with Rihanna.
no, like the songs that stuck out to me for like if you heard Headlines by Drake, where he's like real. I talked about
Headline Bling?
no. It was like he's like they know, like real is on the rise. F them other guys. I even gave him a chance to decide now. Like that, some stuff like that. It's like yo, that sounds like.
Cause this nigga think he an underdog, bro. Like he thinks he's got ops and niggas are trying to get at him, bro.
I don't know. I just is relatable. You know what I mean? And even like when he says, for example, I like his song with him, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Forever, where he's like, understand nothing was done for me. That like come up like I
But
really
things
like that
were
line.
done from him though. Nigga came from the suburbs.
We still have to grind though, no matter
Wait.
what. You still have to like to be.
Not the way he was making it out to seem though. Like, okay, I'm not negating the work he's gotta do, but like the way he makes it, you know, in marketing or in business, marketing is really like the ethics is very, very stressed upon, right? A lot of businesses and companies don't necessarily follow it, but Drake's marketing strategy and the way he's perceived himself and marketed himself to consumers has been misinformed. You know what I'm saying? Acting as if he came from the dirt. He didn't come from the dirt. That shit was barely sand. You feel me? Like
I don't know.
was
I guess I just was like I found his lyrics
well-kept
very like
lawns.
relatable and like just the stuff he talks about in the song. Like,
Yeah, because he was utilizing people that come from that experience that do have to do these things.
and it's
He was-
motivating. It kept me going.
Right, but like that's not his life. He knew that. You were a target audience. You know what I'm saying? That he literally, Kendrick talked about it. How like, what's it called? Drake has utilized the black experience or the black image society or white society has portrayed of us, and he's utilized iconic black, you know, artists to validate his the shit he's trying to portray, you know? He's used 21, he's used the Migos, I forgot who he said, Quavo or some shit, you know, like different people just to, even Lil Wayne, to authenticize his hoodery and coming from the mud and how he had to struggle up, you know, started from the bottom. Now we're here, 0 to 100. At best, he was at like,
I don't really know
75.
Drake's like, cause like
he was in Degrassi, y'all. And like before that, he's literally from the suburbs. That's not the mud. You related to it because he portrayed himself to be that. But anyways.
Fair. I don't know. I also kind of like respect the way he's like. I respect him in the same way as 50 Cent actually, just the way he was able to like, as an artist, like being able to.
He's a marketing genius for sure.
And like, if you really think about it, like.
I'll give him that for sure.
Like he's low key doing more numbers than Kendrick too. Like,
yeah, but that's just like bro.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like Kendrick said,
no matter
money,
what.
power, or what respect, the last one's better. So like you're willing to, you know, sacrifice what? Respect for money and power? And what is power to you? You feel me?
Okay.
And when it comes to like,
That's fair.
look at, let me make it personal for you to comprehend, right? Look at your social media platform and how you are performing. With the amount of work that you're putting in, to the amount, you know, your return, do you think it is like equivalent? Does that mean what you're doing has less value? Because you're saying that, oh, Drake is doing more numbers than Kendrick, so like he's up there, right? But like, are you doing, because you're doing less numbers, do you think you don't just like, does that take away from what you're doing and the work that you're putting into it?
Fair enough. But
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying?
it's
Just
not
'cause
really.
Drake is doing numbers.
Yeah.
It's social media. This shit is fake. It don't take much to do numbers, right?
Yeah.
But like, I bet you can also understand that. You can touch certain numbers that other people are touching if you play the game a little bit different, right? But you're choosing to play the game the way you're playing for what? Out of respect and your love for the craft and what you're doing, right? And you feel as though with time, the right people will see you. With time, you know,
Fair enough. That's fair.
your time will shine. You're trying to
But
keep
did
your
Drake really do
integrity.
anything unethical aside from like?
100%,
What do you think that he did was like unethical?
bro.
Aside
the way-
from like musically, like in his music career, like, I'm not talking about like what he does off.
Yeah,
his
even
personal
within
life.
his personal,
Like,
like his
I'm
music
talking about,
career,
like,
like the
his-
way he signs people, the way he runs, what's it called, to get those numbers. He's just playing the whole social media shit, bro.
So what is unethical about his marketing? Right? Like what, like aside from like what he's like his like personal life shit. Like
Because of
musically.
what he raps about and what he produces, it's unethical. Like his target market is a little weird. It's skewed. Do you know what I'm saying? It is always a younger demographic.
Okay, fair. But then would you also say that like, you know,
Kendrick does not. Kendrick
But
makes
that's how
music
that's,
for
but
his
that's
age.
low-key how you like. If
That
you,
is not.
the way you like, for example.
If you are an ethical person, it's the same way as like, oh, it's okay for people.
That's why you
that,
target the kids because then you have them for life. That's like the whole.
but that's not ethical. It's the
Really?
same way as like vapes, bro.
Yeah.
Is it ethical?
But like,
you
is
know what
his
I'm
music
saying?
hurting people though? Do you think?
A little bit.
How do you think it's hurting people?
Well, it's creating like, I don't want to. This is a prejudgment and a generalization, but it has the ability to create, I guess, mindless individual that don't critical think or analyze, if that makes any sense. He glorifies and portrays the Black experience and community skewed.
Like how, like for example, like, is it just the way like he talks about promoting like kind of like a degenerate lifestyle? Is that what you're kind of getting at? Like when he talks about like, I don't know,
little
like,
bit, and his music does not like provoke any thought.
So
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
yeah,
From beside
he's got a
me?
mix of both. I think like the brain dead songs, but I also think he's got like, for example, Headlines. I think is a really good song. Like it's like I listen to that song in the gym, like I'm working out, it motivates me. Or I listen to like Broke Boys, that motivates me. Or I listen to songs like I don't know. I could probably name other songs like Forever.
Yeah, but that's not authentic either, though. Like that only motivates like again, it's not portraying one. It's not an authentic image of his life and his come up and things like that. He's negating. If he was like, why, bro? He never experienced that, but to rap about it is making it seem like all black people, all biracial people, all black people. Period. That's their life, bro. Nothing but the mud. If Drake was authentic to himself, it would show diversity, if that makes any sense, because we have the 21 Savages, we have the Migoses, we have the 50 Cents.
So you're saying he's like basically saying like everybody like
he's denying his, authentic, like basically denying non-black people a clear, full, holistic palette of black people.
So he's saying that all black people come from the mud is what you think he's promoting? Is that
Yeah,
what
he's promoting a one-sided monoglyphic or whatever
But like,
image of the black community.
do you think
We're all,
I don't know if he's really
from the mud, gang slingers, all of this shit, money, bitches, power. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
When like
could see
those
how-
those niggas, they're not promoting it. They're just speaking on their life. You feel me? If Drake spoke on his life and kept it a buck, it would show a clear palette. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Like I feel like I don't know if I really don't. I don't know who Drake is. I don't know what his motives are. But like I don't know if
But
that's like
it's-
his intent to.
But that's what it is.
But then again,
The
like
niggas that he be around, the way he talks, the way he moves. You say you don't know Drake, but in books, there are two ways you learn about a character. What the author implicitly says and what other people, like other characters say about it, type shit, right? And like in Drake's music and the way he speaks in other interviews and stuff, you might not know him personally, but like he tells us who he is.
Okay.
Or like he gives us an image of who he wants us to think he is.
Right.
And that's what the problem is.
I think it's also like the consumer too. Like a lot of people these days, they don't really like think for themselves and stuff. So like a lot of it could be. But I do see what you're saying.
But
though,
even
like,
if they think for themselves, bro, like, a lot of people, when you're listening to music and stuff, you don't want to be like searching up, did he come from the mud? Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not doing all of that. That's like another part of the problem because he's giving a misinformed image of like,
him like being an underdog kind of thing.
yeah, the experience when like that's not what it is. Because you're right, a lot of people don't think for themselves nowadays, right? And he's benefiting that, he's banking on it. He has benefited off of it.
Did he even grow up rich? Like, you might, like, I don't know. He probably didn't grow up rich, eh? He was probably like, I don't know.
He wasn't poor. He wasn't from the mud. He didn't have to grind.
He probably did have to reach the level of success. There probably is a lot of hard work. To
Bro.
stay relevant for 10 years and be at the top of the charts every album you drop.
Listen, bro.
You don't think that's hard work?
No, that's
Every
marketing.
album?
No, that's marketing, bro. That's marketing.
To
On
be
his
the GOAT?
on his come up, he rode the coat chain of Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne.
But
How we learn about Drake?
But he surpassed
How
them,
we?
though.
He didn't surpass nothing, nigga.
Because if you look at he's still relevant.
So are Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
But like every time like an album drops by him, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about
Right, and who did he sell it to? The fucking kids. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not ethical. Look at what he's rapping about and who his audience are. And honestly, these rappers have talked about it all the time. Like, it's kind of weird how he skews it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like I'm a hater of Drake. I'm just like analyzing the shit for what it is, right? I did bop to his music too. But it's not like Drake was like my top hitter. But I'm not kidding you. Nigga would show up on my shit every time. Like when Spotify started that thing, Drake's on there. I don't even play his shit like that for him to be on there. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what the fuck?
Fair enough.
I barely even finished his Loverboy like album. just because like I listen to albums like straight up from the start to the end,
Yeah.
and it all started to just sound the same. Like I stopped it because I was like, is this the same song? Nigga, I was like 5 songs in.
There was a couple songs on that were kind of the same.
You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't even finished that whole album. Why did it pop up on my Spotify wrap up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. It doesn't take much to like finesse the system, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know. I feel like no matter what we say, he's still gonna be Drake. He's still gonna be up
I feel like no matter what we say, you're gonna be meek.
there.
You're a pussy, low key.
What?
For someone that's so opinionated and like polarizing, you like to hide your hands when it comes to it. Just have an opinion and stand on it. Don't. You're like weirdly politically correct, like
I am?
a little bit.
Say weird.
Word. We disagreed in so many things that you want to end it with. At the end of the day, let's agree to disagree. Nigga, no.
What is the, because like, if we're not gonna agree, why would I?
Just dead it. You don't need to say.
But that's me deading it.
You could do it a bit of.
Well, okay, how would you
A
want me to
better
dead it? How would
manly
you,
I'm not a man, figure it out.
Damn. I don't know.
Like this, like I'm more aggressive and I stand on business more than you. Like the fuck, I said what it is. Like it's not at the end of the day, Drake's gonna be a Drake. No, the fuck.
I
Which
don't
is
know.
it? So you think Drake won?
Nah, I don't really pay attention to
What
it.
the fuck? The lights were off this whole time? I didn't even
That's
realize.
crazy.
Yeah, low key. Do we look better?
I don't know. But yeah, I
The
don't know.
rest of the people.
I never really focused on the beat. I didn't even
Drake
listen
or
to
Kendrick? Who won? You didn't listen to all of them? All of Kendrick's or all of Drake's?
I didn't listen to it. I listened to 2 Kendrick and 2 Drake.
Drake only dropped 2.
I'm not really. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in tune.
Who
with
won
those.
then out of them 2?
I don't know.
You're a pussy. Happy
But
to
I
know.
like Drake's music better though.
Okay,
personally.
so Drake won. Period. Moving on.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess so.
Okay.
I like
Say
his
it.
music- I like his music better.
Say
But
I like
did-
Drake's music better.
I did though. I like Drake's music better.
Why are you so quiet?
I like Drake's music better.
Right.
I even said it in
Next
another
question.
video too.
Well, why
You
y'all
watch
too shy
the
with me
previous
here?
one.
Yeah, why y'all too shy when I'm here?
No, I was trying to get your opinion though.
Well, I said my opinion. Kendrick won. Drake's weird.
That.
Doesn't mean I ain't gonna bop to it.
How far are we in this video?
It's like a fucking hour and a half.
Nigga wants to leave. He's trying to go to his snow buddies.
The gooey. Okay,
Dr. Umar, come get him.
Okay, we'll do one more question. I don't know, should we go here? How do?
Which one?
I was because there's a whole trend of like girls finding guys creepy in the gym and shit, like how they record them and shit. I was gonna talk about that. Yeah, like a gym goer.
I am a gym goer. I mean, I think it's not just in the gym. Like, I think, you know, like the comment that I made, like, fear men or whatever, I think that can be translated everywhere. I think women, historically and especially now, you know, find men creepy everywhere. Not you two men. Ooh, don't come for me. But, you know, men are creepy. Men have the
That's
ability
right, yeah,
to be
I'm
creepy,
not
and
mad.
they have been creepy.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
fair.
I do think in this instance of the gym, it is a little bit unfair sometimes just because it's like a public space.
Yeah.
And just, you know, there's a lot of nuances that come with it. And it's not as like black and white. So sometimes when women go on there, they're like, oh, bro. You know, I like to see all of the evidence. It's not that like I'm not believing them or being like, nah, she's wrong or nothing like that. But it's like I need to see the context because there are some women that can be a little bit delusional and like not hyper, but like exaggerate some situations a little bit more than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I gotta, if a video gotta come with it because I know you had your phone with you. You know what I'm saying? Like what was said, you know, in what context, you know what I'm saying? And the gym is a public space. Even though we're all creating content and things like that, I personally like to be considerate of other people's time. And I'm also a chronic people watcher. So sometimes I'll be watching people. I mean, I know somebody's gonna catch me and think I'm creepy. Like, sometimes I do it on purpose, sometimes I'm not. Like, you know, I'll like just like zone out and I'm watching someone, I'm like, oh shit, I really don't think I'm weird. And sometimes I'm just looking into you trying to check you out. Like, I am weird, you know? Women do check out men too, but like, I'll never be creepy about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never that. But yeah, I do think men can be creepy at the gym sometimes. But to play devil's advocate, I think the environments might not be the best for it because you're in the gym, testosterone's going, you're and then 5 shorty comes by. I'm not validating that shit, but it's just like these are the evidence. These are the things that are factors that are in play. But yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think some dudes be creepy in the gym and they ruin it for everyone else. So if one of those guys, stop ruining it.
He said, "Be creepy on the low." Peep, like grow up peeping on the low. Don't you know about the mirror thing?
No, the mirror. Nah, actually, I hear this thing about these like shorties. They do this thing where like they catch you looking in the mirror. So what you gotta do is you just don't even look through the mirror. You just don't even look. You don't look.
Honestly,
don't
period.
Look.
Don't
Literally,
look.
you just
Don't
don't
look.
look.
Don't
Unless
look.
it's like you got a window of opportunity. I feel like in between.
You know why it's creepy? I'm dead, nigga. I think it's creepy when y'all just look
When it's
and like
he's doing like.
is that how you look?
No. I see some dudes be looking like that though.
No, I just feel like it's creepy when they just look and it's not even also I want to go like talk to her. Like one, you don't even approach her in like a respectful manner. You just watch and it's so clear that like you're literally stripping that woman. You know what I'm saying? Taking clothes off of her. Not just that, but like you're just sleazy with it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like you just know, bro. Like there's no.
So how about the guys out there? How do we help these guys out? What kind of tips are we gonna give them?
There's no tips, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck.
There's no tips. Three steps to achieving your gym.
Because it's like one thing to be like checking her out, but like I think it's creepy too with like the age differences sometimes.
I'm gonna clip this and title it 10 steps to get your gym crush.
The age difference also plays a factor with the creepiness.
Yeah. If you're an old guy, give it up.
Yeah, like if an old guy stare at a young woman, it's weird. If like stare at another old lady or like woman of age or some shit like that. Or you know what I'm saying? Just like the way you look too, where you look also. Like we can tell. We can tell if you're looking at us holistically or if you're looking at us. You feel me? So there's differences there. And then if you guys are of the same age, like there's a difference between checking somebody else to go talk to them. Not checking somebody out to go talk to them or just, stripping someone naked. There's a difference. You might not know it, but there's a difference.
You hear that, guys? So don't be weird.
Period.
Yeah, you should achieve your gym crush.
Huh? What the fuck?
I mean, isn't that the goal? You know what I'm saying?
How to approach in the gym without being creepy. Bro, don't stare at their boobs. Don't stare at their ass. Don't come up talking about, if you, do this and you'll target that a little bit better. Like, don't try to, like, mansplain the gym a little bit. I don't know. Just use your brain and common sense. You know what I'm saying? Know the time and place.
Time and place.
Yeah, if they got headphones in, don't do that shit.
And if you follow these steps, you'll have your
That's
gym
not what I'm
crush.
saying. I ain't gonna let you clip this shit. No!
But
yeah.
I think we should end it. We're really like.
Yeah, homeboy wants to go, man.
But yeah, thank you.
Nah, bro. My fucking parking meter shit's about to expire.
Oh, shoot.
Why'd you pay?
The fuck? I was on the city of Edmonton. I had no choice.
Oh, tough.
Yeah, thank you for coming on, Genesis. We started from the beginning.
In the beginning. No.
But tell people where they can find you. And stuff.
Oh my god! You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. I believe I have the same handle. It is Genesis_I_I. Oh wait, LOL. Genesis_I, like the letter, _ham, HAM. Yeah, I'm a funny girl. Get it? How to say? Yeah. That's where you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok. You can also find me on YouTube, but don't find me there yet because my YouTube channel is under construction.
Don't kill me.
Don't find me on there yet. I'm hidden. Keep hiding.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here.
But this has been lovely, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, dog.
No worries.
It was a pleasure to be on your channel, to chat with you. And when my YouTube is finished, the construction, I would love to have you on it.
Bet. I'm about it.
Yes.
Anytime, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe.
Do it.
And
Or you're a pussy.
Exactly.
Emotionally not educated.
Word. If you want to be secure in your masculinity,
Women, yup.
subscribe
Yup.
and like.
It's okay to be a simp for another nigga. That don't make you gay.
Okay.
Don't be a pussy. Hit that subscribe button.